What is going on today, guys? Today we are going to be unboxing and testing out my brand new Hauler electric bike from Heybike. Not only are we going to unbox this thing and put it together, but we're also going to take it magnet fishing. Every time I unbox one of these, it's like unboxing a Christmas present. Ooh, look at the blue on this thing. All right, let me get this thing out of here. All right, mission complete. The bike is out of the box. Let's get all the zip ties off of here. Let's get this thing put together, and then we're gonna go magnet fishing. All right, guys, so I got my brand new Hauler from Heybike fully put together. Let's go ahead and bust out the old measuring stick and see just how long and how tall this thing is. It looks like the frame is sticking out farther than the tire here, so we're gonna use the frame, and we're gonna measure all the way to the front tire. We have 76 inches, which is just over 6 feet long. Now, if we measure it from the ground all the way to the top of the handlebars, we got about 46 inches, which is almost 4 feet. So this bike here is 6 feet long, 4 feet tall. All right, guys, so we have our Heybike Hauler fully put together here. This bike is pretty slick. It's got your headlights on the front, your tail light on the back. We got some nice, pretty beefy tires on there. Now, on this bike here, your gas pedal or your throttle assist is actually like a thumb pedal. Another really cool thing is this bike has blinkers. Let's go ahead and power this thing up and see what our monitor looks like. Pretty simple, you guys. Looks like we have our battery up at the top. We got our voltage. We got our speed limit, and we got our odometer down at the bottom. Now, you guys got to check this out. Let's throw on the left blinker, and let's check it out. Back blinker is working pretty good. And if we go up to the front here, let's check out the front. Bam! This bike is road ready. We got the headlight on there. Let's throw that on. Oh, look at that one. That's a big old beam. It's not even dark out yet. And there's also a horn on here. Let's check out the horn. All right, guys, it is time to take our Heybike Hauler for a cruise down to the river. I got my giant magnet in my backpack, and check it out. Today, we got us a helmet. Shout out to Xnito for sending me this helmet. This helmet is pretty cool, you guys. If you look on the back here, there's a power button. This thing actually has LED lights on the back and the front, kind of like a headlight and a tail light. Then if we hit the button again, I'm pretty sure it switches to a solid red, which is kind of like a tail light. And if we hit it again, I think it spins around in circles or does some kind of like flashy thing. You also have this headlight in the front here. There's a little charger on the back, super easy to charge, and these things are rated for e-bikes up to almost 30 miles an hour, so these things are perfect for this ride here. Let's head down to the river, let's take our magnet, and let's see if we can find anything today. All right, guys, let's take this thing for a cruise here. Like I said, we're gonna do a little on-road, we're gonna do a little off-road. I'm gonna test this thing uphill a little bit, and then we're gonna head down to the river, and we're gonna throw our magnet. Right now, we are cruising, you guys. Looks like we're doing almost 29, but we are going into the wind pretty hard, so I would guess this thing probably could hit 30 pretty easy if we weren't being pushed. Now the tires on this bike are a lot smaller than a lot of other e-bikes that I've seen, but even saying that, this thing is still riding butter smooth. It's got these nice shocks on there. It's really eating up all these bumps. But the true test is always off-road, so we're gonna head down there and we'll really see how it rides. This thing absolutely flies. They call this bike the Hauler. Well, this thing is hauling. You know what would be nice if I had a little basket on the back of this thing. I'm pretty sure they have those kind of extra attachments and stuff, because then I could just set my backpack in the basket and I wouldn't have to wear this heavy magnet on my back. Brakes are really nice on this thing. Not squeaky, they stop fast. Oh yeah. All right, we're coming up to the off-road uphill path here. I always use this as a pretty good bike test. Now I am wearing a super heavy backpack right now, so it's a lot of extra weight, but we're gonna see how this thing handles. See what she's got. Can I make it up this hill without having to pedal? Oh, we're down to like 6 miles an hour. I don't know. Can we do it? I'm not pedaling yet. 4 miles an hour. Still not pedaling though. 5 miles an hour. I think it might be able to do it. Even with this super heavy backpack. If I had to guess, you guys, my backpack's probably 30 pounds. Oh, still not pedaling. Oh, get there. It did it. It did it. I think it would have had no problem if I didn't have my backpack on, but that was pretty, my backpack's pretty heavy. They got like a little bike fixing station there. That's pretty cool. This thing absolutely flies, man. 30 miles an hour, 31. My goodness. Now I thought about magnet fishing here, but this bridge was just built like within the last year or so. So there's, in my mind, there's probably not much gonna be out here yet, honestly. Maybe along the shorelines, because back in the day, you just never know if what kind of factories were going on and stuff. And people do live along the shoreline here, but I don't think this bridge would be good. I got a spot though. The spot we're gonna go to, I actually went to a couple other times, but I definitely did not take my bike down there. Oh, we gotta hit this. We got to. The old off-roader. Oh, oh, with the big heavy backpack. Oh, look out, squirrel. Oh yeah, this thing is nice, dude.
God, what's his name? Okay.
I thought about throwing here also, but this river flows so fast. I think I actually tried it one time years ago, and my magnet did not even like sit on the bottom of the river. It's just flowing so fast, you can't even, I don't know, it doesn't work. It don't work. This could be a decent spot to throw, but I got an even better one yet. There's a lot of rocks and big boulders on this shoreline too. I don't know about that. Big old magnet snaggers. And this right here is one of the spots I want to try throwing today. I've been here before. Oh yes, I've been here before, but it's been a while. That looks like some green water down there. Ooh. All right, let's bust out our magnet here. I got my gloves in there too somewhere. Ha ha ha. Now I could have brought a cart down here, but I think we went like 6 miles or something. I don't really feel like hauling back 6 miles worth of metal when I could just leave it here and come pick it up with the truck, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, we made it down to the river with our Heybike Hauler. Super smooth ride. I'm absolutely loving this bike. But today I have my large 360-degree magnet with me. This water is looking pretty green. So I'm thinking once we get our hands wet, I don't want to put my hands anywhere near my mouth. Now, some of you guys might remember this spot. The last time we were here was probably like 2 years ago. We've poked around here pretty good, but there's just no telling if there could be anything left or not. Let's get right down to it. Let's start tossing and let's see if we can find anything today. There's gotta be at least something in here. I know I've poked this area pretty clean, and I also know that other people have been magnet fishing here. So this area could be cleaned out pretty good, but you just never know till you throw. No, really, you guys, this was my second throw of the day, and I already got me a railroad spike. Now, to the average Joe, something like this looks like scrap, except for the fact that you can sell these all day long on eBay. This one's a little bent up and kind of crooked, but even still, I think this thing would sell for $1 or $2. And depending on how long I sit here for maybe an hour or two, that could be like 20 to 40 bucks an hour. And these here, I could just load up my backpack with. I don't even have to come back with the truck for these. Looks like a little piece of scrap on there too, maybe a little bolt, couple nails or something. But heck yeah, you guys, second throw of the day, I already got me a railroad spike right under the railroad here. I'll take her. There we go, I'll take a handful of those. I just splashed a bunch of nasty green water in my face and in my mouth, dude. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, if I get sick, I know why. I'll know exactly how. Oh, literally, it went in my mouth. Man, there's like algae and bacteria in there. Some who knows what. Oh, I'm like, feel like I'm hitting something. I seen a couple bubbles come up over there. Could have been a fish or something. Maybe I'm hitting something, I don't know. Dude, no flipping way, you guys. My very next throw number 3, we got us another railroad spike, and look at this one. This one is like perfectly straight, especially when you line it up and compare it to this one. Heck yeah, you guys, we got a little bent up one and a super straight one. Doesn't even look like it was hammered on, which means somewhere underneath this rust here, there should be a stamping on the head. And I would guess it's probably a stamping for whatever the name of this railroad is. Super cool, you guys. Literally my very first 3 throws of the day, and we got us like $4 worth of railroad spikes. Cash money, baby. Hey, there we go. What's that? Dude, oh my gosh. Again, man. A third railroad spike. This one here, again, is a little bent up and a little curvy, but I really don't think there's anything wrong with that because the people that buy these are usually like blacksmiths and they bang them up and bend them up anyways and turn them into whatever the heck they're gonna turn them into. It might sound silly to sell something like this for $2. You might think, yeah, right, who's gonna pay that? But I've seen people turn these into super crazy cool looking knives that sell for like 20 to 50 bucks. So imagine that. Imagine each one of these being 50 bucks. I don't know if they rattle out, you know what I mean? I don't know how all of these get in here, but it seems like there's tons of them. Oh, here we go. That's a something, ain't it? Or no? I'm sure feeling some stuff down there, you guys. Guess it could be rocks or branches, you just never know. Yeah, I really don't know if I feel anything clicked on there or not. Oh no, there's something on there. Oh, as soon as I lift it up off the ground, that's way heavier. What do we got? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Look at that, we got another flipping railroad spike. And again, this one is like straight as an arrow. That is actually kind of crazy, you guys. We got us 4 railroad spikes. You could sit down here and probably fill up an entire bucket of these things, especially if you like went down the shoreline and just kept on tossing. Now, at minimum, for a buck a piece, we got $4, but if we sell them for 2, we got $8. Not bad at all, just for going on a bike ride with the magnet and tossing around a little bit. Ooh, there's like something magnetic right there. It's kind of coming up, or it wants to anyway. Come here. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, that's kind of heavy too. This is like my first heavy thing of the day. Right under the bridge like that. What do we got here? Oh, a couple things. Dude, yes, look at this, you guys. First of all, we caught us the old railroad plate, and believe it or not, these also sell for cash money on eBay. I forget how much exactly, but I'll throw it up on the screen here for you. Now these, I don't really know what people do with these. Like the railroad spikes, people obviously make knives, I've seen it. It might just be like a collector's item because I think some of these have like a patent number on it. This one might just be covered in rust. And I think these are worth way more than the railroad spikes. Super cool, you guys. And look, it takes 4 spikes to go into one railroad plate here. And so far, we've caught 4 spikes. Not only did we get the railroad plate on there though, you guys, but look at what the heck else was on there. 2 more flipping railroad spikes. See, that was the perfect shot right underneath here because anybody else that comes here just like myself, you probably are tossing out. But that puts us up to 6 total railroad spikes and 1 railroad plate. So if we do some math here, let's say the railroad plate is $20. We got 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Now, obviously I'm using the high end of prices, but potentially we have $32 sitting right here. Now, you also have to account for, like, if I'm selling it on eBay, there's gonna be eBay fees, there's gonna be shipping fees sometimes. So really at the end of the day, it's gonna be less than $32. But just for going for a bike ride and tossing my magnet around, having a little bit of fun, you can't go wrong with that. That is cold hard cash money. I'm gonna try that again. Toss right back up under there. The only thing is I don't want to get stuck because I'm not used to magnet fishing from shore much anymore. When I go in my boat, it's very, very hard to get your magnet stuck because you can usually go from any angle and get it back. Here, going from shore, sometimes if you get stuck, you're a dead duck. No way. Wow, another railroad spike. I guess I don't even know why I'm that surprised. We are right underneath the railroad. I shouldn't even be surprised, but it's like, holy cow, man, there is so much money in my eyes. These railroad spikes, we could be talking like 100 years old. So just the history factor alone is super cool. Unbelievable. Look at this little stash we got here, you guys. This is cold hard cash. Again, we're going back under, or back right up under this little concrete pillar here. Seems to be working pretty good. Oh, what's that? I just definitely clicked something. Is it gonna come up though? I don't know. Play with it real nice and easy for a second. I think it is. I got it. Yep, I got something. What's this one? Oh, you know what it is, baby. Holy cow, man, this is getting out of hand. Another flipping one. What are we even at now, you guys? And look at this one again here. Super straight looking. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 railroad spikes and a railroad plate. At $1 a piece, that's $8, and at $2 a piece, that is $16. Just for going for a bike ride with the magnet. Railroads are literally like gold mines if you know what to do with this stuff. Ooh. What is that? Something down there, or what's going on? Something's playing with me. Oh, 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 don't come off. No, I got something on there. I definitely do. Oh, big old bundle. You guys, I can see 2, oh my gosh, 3 railroad spikes? You gotta be kidding me. And a little bolt head on there, or should I say a big old bolt head. 1, 2, 3 railroad spikes at $2 a piece. That's like a $6 throw. We are stacking these things up at this point. Now, I've heard a lot of people complain in the past that this magnet is pretty expensive. And don't get me wrong, it is at about $250 or so. But if we do just the math on what I've found here in the last hour, we are talking so much cash money here, it's not even funny. And imagine, just imagine if you were actually a blacksmith and you knew how to turn these into knives and then sell them. That would be so much money sitting here. It would be absolutely ridiculous. This is crazy, you guys. Holy cow, man. There is just money sitting down there. Ooh, oh, I just slapped to something pretty good, it feels like. Maybe. Or was that just a rock? I don't know, I think it might have been. Oh no, there's something on. There's something on here. Come here, you. Oh yeah, that's pretty heavy. Not many heavy pulls. Oh, there's a couple things on there. You guys, oh my goodness. Whole bunch of stuff on this throw. The big old one on here, first of all, looks like just a big old bolt with some lock washer nuts on there. You can almost certainly guess that this probably came from the railroad also. Hopefully it's not a bolt that they need that fell out. That probably wouldn't be very good. Big old bolt on there. Then we had this little clip. I've definitely found tons of these in the past, and it's always next to a railroad. Some kind of clipper clamp. But look at 2 more flipping railroad spikes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm holding like a pile of gold in my hands. Look at all of these. Check this thing out, you guys. This, if you don't know what this is a giant boat or like a ship tie-off. So I don't know if back in the day, obviously they probably floated big old ships down these locks here, and who knows, maybe they tied off right here. It sure looks like it, right? All right, guys, I would love to sit out here and keep tossing, because I guarantee you there is still some more cash money in here, but we're gonna get out of here for today. I think we got 13 railroad spikes in total. We got 1 railroad plate, and the best part is, at least for this video here today, I really didn't find anything too heavy, so I don't even have to come back with my truck. I'm just gonna throw everything in my backpack here, and we're gonna ride back home. All right, guys, let's get the heck out of here. We loaded up. We got some cash money, that's for sure. I would really like to know what this backpack weighs right now. My goodness, it's like killing me. I would guess way over 50 pounds, for sure. It's gotta be like 60 or more. This thing is heavy. This bike is still cruising, even with all this extra weight on here. We're still doing like 28. Oh yeah, this thing flies, man. I like this bike. Guys, that is gonna wrap it up for our video here today on the Heybike Hauler. We took her down to the river and we made some cash money. I absolutely love the way this bike feels, you guys. The seat on this thing is really nice. It's super quick and it can haul quite a bit of weight, you guys. I had at least 50, 60 pounds extra on my backpack. If you would like to pick up one of these Heybike Haulers for yourself, I actually do have a discount code and I will leave that with the link to these bikes down in the description. Also, don't forget, if you want to pick up one of your Xnito helmets, I also have a discount code and I will leave the link for that also down in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and get the heck out of here for today, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to stay tuned and I will catch you on the next one.